who plays Ariel in the live-action The Little Mermaid. Throughout the past several years, many of these beloved classic cartoons have gotten the live-action treatment, and The Little Mermaid is next on the docket. The story of Ariel, a mermaid who sacrifices her voice for legs to finally join the human world and woo a prince in the process, is one of Disney's most beloved. Now, lead actress Halle Bailey will introduce Ariel to an entirely new generation of kids. With the Chicago director Rob Marshall at the helm, it was announced that Bailey would play Ariel in live action, which sparked some pretty nasty and totally gross outrage from a small sect of fans. The majority of real Disney fans, it should be said, were thrilled when we got our first look at Bailey as the titular mermaid. So, where did this young star come from, and how did she snag this enormous role alongside Academy Award and Tony winners? Here's everything you need to know about Halle Bailey, who will bring Ariel to life in The Little Mermaid. Halle Bailey got her start in music. If you're plugged into the recent pop music landscape, you probably remember that Halle Bailey started her career alongside her sister Chloe.
Is all that made up just another stage.
The two went viral performing pop covers online, including a cover of Beyoncé's Pretty Hurts. And before long, they started performing as Chloe and Halle. After an appearance on The Ellen Show that boosted their popularity, the young duo officially teamed up with Bey herself when she signed them to her company Parkwood Entertainment in 2016. Alongside contemporaries like Amandla Stenberg and Zendaya, they were featured in the music video for Freedom, one of the many components of Beyoncé's visual album Lemonade. Chloe and Halle kept working pretty steadily with Beyoncé, opening for both her Formation tour and the On the Run 2 tour, which was also led by Jay-Z. And when the two sang America the Beautiful at the 2019 Super Bowl, Beyoncé showered them with praise. To date, they've released 2 studio albums, The Kids Are Alright in 2018, which earned 2 Grammy nods, and Ungodly Hour in 2020, which received 3 nominations.
Grownish was a big break for Halle Bailey.
Both Chloe and Halle Bailey appeared on the ABC sitcom Grownish, a spin-off of creator Kenya Barris' acclaimed series Blackish, which stars Yara Shahidi as Zoe Johnson, reprising her role from Blackish as she starts attending college and moves out of the family home. Alongside Shahidi, the Bailey sisters played twins Jaslyn or Jazz Forster, played by Chloe Bailey, and Skylar or Sky Forster, played by Halle Bailey. Both of the Forster sisters are brilliant in their own right. Jazz is a web-smart economics major, while Sky is focusing on early childhood education, and both of them are track athletes to boot. Throughout the series, they grow together and apart while trying to plan their ambitious futures. And though boyfriends can come between them, the twins still work in tandem to achieve their goals. Ultimately, Sky leaves the series at the end of season 3 to compete in the Tokyo Olympics, and Bailey becomes a recurring character, while Jazz sticks around for another season before becoming a guest character.
What's next for Halle Bailey?
Beyond The Little Mermaid, Halle Bailey has a bright future ahead of her as one of Hollywood's most in-demand and rising stars. Clearly, her talents extend beyond acting. Her voice is stunning, which is obviously how she booked the role of Ariel in the first place. After The Little Mermaid, she'll embark on yet another movie musical, albeit one that's much more mature than the Disney flick. Bailey will appear in the 2023 adaptation of the beloved stage musical The Color Purple, which itself is adapted from Alice Walker's 1982 novel. A film featuring opera and Whoopi Goldberg and directed by Steven Spielberg, which was released in 1985 but wasn't the musical version. In the tale of a black woman living through slavery in the 1900s, Bailey will play young Nettie, the younger version of Sierra's character, who is the sister of protagonist Sally. A role which is played in adulthood by Fantasia and in her youth by newcomer Felicia Mapasi.
Who else is in The Little Mermaid?
So, who will appear alongside Halle Bailey in The Little Mermaid? Well, she's flanked by a pretty outrageously talented cast, including award-winning actors you might not expect to see in a live-action Disney musical. Aside from the relatively newcomer Jonah Howard-King, who played Prince Eric to Bailey's Ariel, there are some seriously famous names in the cast of The Little Mermaid. Melissa McCarthy, who introduced the film's trailer alongside Bailey at the 2023 Academy Awards, will wamp it up as the sea witch Ursula.
That's what I live for.
While Oscar winner Javier Bardem will play Ariel's strict yet loving father, King Triton. Tony winner David Dix from Hamilton will voice Sebastian the Crab. Room breakout Jacob Tremblay will voice Flounder the tropical fish. And Golden Globe winner Alcafinda will provide a voice for Scuttle the bird. Finally, Noma Dumezwini from Harry Potter and the Cursed Child and The Watcher will play Queen Selena, which is a brand new character.